Sometimes people want to know why there's extra scenes. And it's really because the experience of watching a movie, which is totally a visual experience, and the experience of reading a script are two very different things. In the movie, you have all these wonderful things surrounding you that are helping you to tell the story. The production design, the chemistry between the actors, the great acting. And in the script, you've simply got a piece of paper with black and white writing all over it, and you need the extra background and you need the extra things to really pull you into the story. In the past, it's always been frustrating to me to have these great scenes that I shot. Usually, you know, they'll have something special about them, a special mood, or really nice acting, or some little subtextual thing that I really love. But since it doesn't help propel the story, or it stops the story from moving forward, and we cut it out, nobody gets to see it. But the great thing is, with DVD, now I get to show you these extra scenes. And you get to see, you know, a part that maybe has been cut down, but it was really good. It's a great way to quell my frustration as a director. You're going to see a great effect with the snake that our special effects people did, and we weren't able to use in the movie because, you know, it was just a conceptual difficulty. It didn't work in the context of the movie. And I was even able to steal something from one of the scenes that might be interesting to an audience. It's the guy when he's banging his head on the wall. I moved him, I stole him to an introduction of the mental institution when Amy Irving is coming in. Also, you're going to see, some extra footage from Jesse and Rachel's date. And we just found that it really wasn't necessary because of the chemistry between the actors, because of the way everything was playing so well. You really bought their relationship entirely. And we didn't need the bowling. We didn't need the extra conversation. It really moved well on its own. But it's kind of nice, I think, for an audience to get a little slice of their date, maybe what happened when the cameras weren't rolling, kind of thing. So there you go. This scene used to go right after Rachel runs out of the school and she's in the forest, and she has the blood on her thumb. And then she went to visit her mom at the mental hospital. Sometimes you really love a scene that you do, and I particularly love the mental institution stuff. I thought it was really moody, and I liked the actress's performance very much. J. Cameron Smith, who plays the mom. But you know what happens is sometimes the audience just doesn't want to go in this direction. And that was really it. We wanted to, as an audience, I think, stay with the story really progressing. So this scene, it slowed things down. And I guess one of the problems is Rachel's lying here. And I think she's got a good reason to be lying. But this early on, I didn't really want to see that with her, I guess.
What's wrong?
I wanted to stay with her as a more honest, direct character. And also, I think that by not seeing the mom, you got more of a feeling that Rachel was really on her own. That she didn't even have, she didn't really have anybody to fall back on.
Next year you can be 18, and then you can become my
But I do think Jay's performance here was really nice, and we worked a lot on the praying in between her dialogue.
That'll be so great.
Hey, all I need is a little love and care for these gray hairs, and we're gonna make up for all the time we lost.
She's just walking such a tightrope, just struggling to stay lucid for her daughter.
And this rosary for you, Rachel.
Thank you, Mom.
So as a scene, I think it works beautifully, but as part of the movie, it kind of stopped things.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
And here's where our guy went. I stole him from this scene and put him in the other. And this was just a moment of Rachel's perception of the mental institution.
Let's go, son. Come on, show me how you do.
Give you a little inside information there in the filmmaking process. Now, this was a scene that was also deleted. I particularly like this scene because it really shows you the pressure that the guys are under, what the expectation and all that stuff, and how they're really trained to be brutes. So I liked it for that reason. But what it did is, again, as a scene, I think it works great. But it took us, we were in the football world, and then it took us deeper into the football world. And it's not really a direction that anybody wanted to go. We wanted to see the story progress. This took place originally right after the scene where they're watching the film, the football game, and Mark is humiliated. And in this scene, Mark kind of redeems himself to all the other guys by eating this raw meat and showing what a macho man he is. And Jesse helps him to do that. Jesse encourages him. This scene was the beginning of their date. Their very first date. And this scene, the bowling, and then the next scene that you'll see at the diner came before the scene where you see them sitting on the car and they're talking, and he says it must be nice not to be like everybody else. And what we found was that it was just a little too much. We could easily imagine them getting as close as they did at the car from the other scenes that were around it. And it really just was kind of overkill. Even though the scenes on their own, I think, are really sweet.
My dad wanted to write this book.
But this is my opportunity to show them.
U.S. senators talk about this.
And this scene particularly, I thought Jason was really good in it. Very, very natural and very real.
This book.
Anybody answer?
Yeah, well, no, sort of. I mean, he got 2 letters back. One was just, a form letter saying, thank you for your support. But the second one was from Hubert Humphrey. Yeah, he wrote this 3.5-page letter about some place called...
Unfortunately, I don't think a lot of the audience knew who Hubert Humphrey was.
So your dad wrote a book.
Well, he never wrote it. I mean, my sister was born, and then I was born, and then he got this car dealership, and, that was security.
Well...
I like this, though, because, you do learn about Jesse's background. His father owns his car dealership.
I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, no.
But you do pick that up from the next scene where you see them on the car anyway.
I'm out there, and the quarterback throws me the ball.
Some of these scenes are painful when you take them out because you like them so much on their own. But you realize that the movie is better. The movie as a whole is better with less.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I like it. Except, my dad already has my life mapped out for me. I mean, he has spent the last 20 years building up the dealership. He expects me to take it over.
Could be a nice life, too.